Good afternoon. Millions of conversations over the years have happened in backyards, sitting around the campfire, enjoying a backyard barbecue, and just really getting into discussion with a friend of yours. You've had discussions that have taken place on the car ride to school, or maybe when you were sitting down at the office and you had somebody whose desk is really close to you and you just got into a deep conversation with them. Maybe those conversations happened when you went to talk to a school counselor, or you had a favorite teacher that you could really open up to and just share with that person. Maybe you were the person that was listening. You were simply in a situation where you could be there to be the ear. You could just listen to what the other person was saying. Wherever it happened, however it came about, you probably felt better after you had those conversations. After you got in deep and asked the questions or listened to what the other person said, you were able to give advice, you were able to get advice, you were just able to unburden yourself. And it feels so good to have people to talk to, people that can surround you, people you know. I can go to that person, I could call that person in the middle of the night, and they would answer and they would listen. God is that kind of person. God is even better than that, because with God, not only do you have an opportunity to unburden yourself, to share the things that you have going on in life, but more importantly, you have a place to unburden yourself of the guilt over sin, because God can do something about it. God is the one who can hear your confession. He can hear what you have done wrong and what you say to Him that you have done wrong, and He can assure you of the forgiveness that you have in Jesus. James chapter 5 speaks about that. James chapter 5 verse 16. So confess your sins to one another and pray for one another, in order that you may be healed. The prayer of a righteous person is able to do much, because it is effective. See, you have this ability to go to God, but then God gives you the ability to sit with somebody else and unburden your sins to that person too. To confess what you have done wrong against that person and against in other situations too. And when you sit with someone in that intimate setting, when you are able to tell them what you've done wrong and they can assure you of the forgiveness that you have in Jesus, that is going to lift that burden off of you. That is going to be you confessing and that person praying for you. And that is all God-pleasing. Until we see each other again, the Lord's blessings on your day.